Hey, it's Lily Shana. Welcome back to my channel. If today is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I would love for you to join the family, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. It is officially holiday season in Minnesota, which means the season of baking and unlimited snacks. Yes, this is a season that we are just hibernating and we're just eating. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Cameroonian Scotch egg, which we also, growing up, we used to call it in French beignet œuf. I also learned that some people call it egg rolls. So any of the names, however you call it, that's what we're making today. Growing up, actually, my grandma used to make these and I loved it. I remember my grandma used to like boil the eggs at night and we'll help her peel. We used to love when we peel the skin and then it would come with a little bit of like the white part of the egg so that we can eat it. That was like, we always wanted to peel the eggs because we wanted that sometimes the skin would not come off smoothly and it will come up with some of the egg white so we can eat the egg white. Yeah, I know. This is taking me back to my childhood because my grandma used to make these and I used to love it, and she used to make these to sell actually. So yeah, this is something that we used to eat a lot growing up and I'm really excited to make it for the holiday season. We didn't have a specific time to make it because obviously grandma used to make it to sell it. You can use this for like the holiday, you can serve it as an appetizer if you want, or like a side dish. It's very easy to make and it's very delicious. Let's get started. I am trying this mic. I've had this mic for almost a year now and every time I try it doesn't come off with the sound the way I want. So we're gonna try it again. You're probably gonna see me use this on and off with upcoming videos, but just bear with me. I'm just trying to understand how the mic works. I don't know if it's gonna be picking up as I want or if the camera is gonna be picking up without the mic, but we'll try. So we're gonna start by boiling the eggs first because it takes time and you need the eggs to also cool down and you then have to take time to peel off and all of that. So I'm gonna start by boiling the eggs first. I'm not going to show you how to boil eggs. If you don't know how to boil eggs, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you because seriously, I don't. So we're gonna boil our 15 eggs. So pretty much, okay, I guess I'm gonna show you how to boil eggs. Place your eggs in the pan, a cooking pan, add your water, turn on the fire, and let the egg cook. That's pretty much how you boil eggs. As you place them slowly because if you don't, you're gonna crack them and you don't want them. Let's get started on the dough. So for that, you're going to need sugar, milk of choice, salt, butter, flour, vanilla or nutmeg. I'm using both. Those are optional, so you don't have to use those. Eggs and yeast. You can use yeast or baking powder. I don't have baking powder, so I'm going to be using yeast. Same quantity. So if you use 1 tablespoon of yeast, if you don't have the yeast, you can use 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Yep, you know the drill. In your measuring bowl, you're going to start with the dry ingredients. So that means the flour, the yeast, salt and sugar, and your nutmeg. First, our flour, 4 cups. Also check the description box below for all ingredients and quantities. If you're not sure that your cup is measuring right, you can always use a scale. Salt, half a teaspoon. That's good. Nutmeg, half a teaspoon. I don't use nutmeg as much. Vanilla is one of my favorite flavors that I like to put. So I've already measured my sugar here, so we're gonna add the sugar. And of course, next is the yeast. For yeast, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon. The 1 teaspoon is actually 2 of the half teaspoons. I don't know where my teaspoon measuring thing is. Okay. We are going to mix all of that, then we move on to adding our wet ingredients. It's already smelling good. Good. Let's go ahead and add our wet ingredients. So we're gonna start with our butter, which is 1/4 of a quarter. 1/4 of a quarter. 1/4 of a cup. I'm just gonna cut this into pieces because we are going to work it in our flour dough. We're gonna go in and work this into our flour. Pretty much what you're doing, you are doing what you will do if you have ever made scones. This is pretty much what you're doing. So you're working the butter into the flour to get it flaky before you add your wet ingredients. That's pretty much what you're doing. Do it until you don't feel the butter anymore. It has to be very flaky. Let's add our vanilla, 1/2 teaspoon. Along with that, we are going to be adding our eggs. We're gonna mix it. As you mix the eggs, you are also going to slowly add your milk to the mixture. The vanilla, oh my god, it smells so good. The nutmeg, the vanilla plus the milk and the egg, in fact the whole mixture smells so good. Okay, we are going to go ahead and transfer this to our working space. I'm gonna transfer this here. So we're gonna cut the dough into about 15 pieces, somewhat. So just enough to cover the egg, each egg. So we have all our dough here. I'm going to transfer my dough because we're going to be working one at a time. Flour, not too much, just a little bit. Take one of these. We'll take an egg, place it in the middle, close it, and then we're going to roll it. You gotta make sure that it is locked because you don't want this to open while you're frying, because if it does, you know what happens. The egg is going to explode and you don't want that. So make sure you make it really close. So I'm going to show you two ways of wrapping this. You can make it round or you can make it like this. I'm just going to make maybe 3 or 4 like this, and I'm going to make it round the way I saw my grandma making growing up. First one is ready. I'm going to place it right in there. I'm going to make 2 more like this, and the rest we're going to make it round. So I have only made 5 of this version. I'm gonna make the one that is actually round. So I'm gonna make 5 to 7 of those. So with this one, what you do is you just take this, take your egg, put it in the middle, and then you just close it pretty much. That's all you're doing. Make sure you close it well. Have your egg ready. This actually is an easy one to make. The other one is pretty more time consuming. Round version and the other style version. This looks more like an egg roll. Well, not like an egg roll, but like egg roll, you know what I mean. And this is what the other one looks like. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have made it this far in the video, I appreciate you and I am grateful. Make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button if you have not yet done so. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. I have my hot pepper here and I'm gonna do a taste test. Those beignets are huge. I'm actually gonna try this version. That's that one, and let's try small one. So growing up we used to eat this with hot pepper, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's pretty spicy. Spicy.